Hello and welcome to Alchemist Swim. I am Alchemist Jen. Hope you're having a good day, or it's okay if you're not. It's okay. So today's whim of the day is to twist up some cotton yarn. I showed the other day, but I figured it's a good time to actually do the twisting. So I have them still on their reusable zip ties, which are super amazing, by the way. I just finished up Fiber Festival, Central New York Fiber Arts Festival, and I actually used these to contain my PVC so I can keep my bundles together for my sets. So, like, for instance, the one that behind me with the backdrop, I just keep those pieces together so that it's easy to put that particular setup together and they don't get confused. So those are really easy for that. So this is the pink cotton yarn. I'm just kind of stretching it out a little bit. Seeing where it's a little bowl, or like there's a little piece of it going out a little bit more. I just want to twist it because I think they look pretty like this. I'm still deciding how I want to go forward with these. I love this yarn. I'm excited to dye more, so I need to get more to dye more, and just deciding how I want to showcase them. So they are 50-gram skeins, which are gorgeous. So I'm contemplating multiple things, splitting up skeins, doing minis, doing bobbins, and then also just doing full skeins. So I'm trying to decide how I want to tackle that goodness and how I want it to show up for my patterns and custom things that I want to offer. So that's kind of what I'm working through right now, is just the logistics of it. If I break them up, I think that should have like the labor that I put into that should be included in the price. If I keep them full, I feel like I can keep the price per skein down. So I'm trying to figure that out. And I've got interest in having minis, mini skeins and bobbins. So offering that for a specific location might be a thing too. Just trying to weigh it all out. So it is a fun problem. It's stretchy. Love these colors. It's a weird section that likes to hang down a lot further than the other parts. So figure out where it is and pull it back a bit. If I can find some balance that way. Just a little bit. Tuck it in. My secret techniques. I won't see it too much in the big thing, and then honestly, if you do, you'll probably be distracted by the awesomeness of the yarn anyway, right? So perfect. Just love these colors. I'm really happy with the vibrancy and just the funness. And fun is important, so I'm excited to see how the rest of it dyes up. The different colors, deciding on which ones I want to offer, and then trying to make them repeatable. So documenting my process and like how many skeins, how many scoops of dye, getting the math right, and then being able to be consistent with it. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. In my next stages. So, orange, and then my final color is this light blue. So, yeah, I mean, it's a really beautiful collection already, and I love just how vibrant and light everything feels. The cotton captures the light in a fascinating way. it like reflects it as opposed to kind of burying it or sequestering it. So light blue and a whole bunch of skeins. So yeah, so I'm intrigued by this process and the notion of having this yarn available. So I think it'll be a fun project. It'll definitely be something that I'm not seeing particularly with other dyers. I'm not seeing a specific, at least at events and things, I'm not seeing a specific amigurumi type thing. So now I really need to look at what kind of patterns I want to offer, starting out with very simple ones I'm thinking, and then adding on the complex ones. I'm anticipating probably doing maybe some in-person classes if possible, and tutorials too. So, and then with the tutorials, I would like to make them all into zines, so that they're in little tiny book forms as well. So those are things that I'm working on, that I think really are things that are very me. So I really want to make sure that I'm capturing that as I'm making my goodies. So just make sure that, you know, it is a very me process and a me thing to do. It just, I don't know, just resonates. It also just comes back to making sure that I'm doing it all for the right reasons, and then I don't get burnt out. I think that with a variety of things to a creative process, it helps, I guess, have that the different things that I can mentally connect to that I think feels nice. So that's just something that I kind of am noticing about myself in my creative process, is I like the multiple layers to things. I find them satisfying. So like if I have a thing, you know, done completely versus just part of it, I find more, I don't know if satisfaction is the right thing, but it feels more, I don't know if it's genuine either. It just feels like I've explored a whole topic or something. And then also being able to still build on it even while having, you know, the complexity and the layers to it. I guess that makes sense. I just love them. So very excited for these, trying to figure out, again, how I want to showcase them. And I guess it really depends on the patterns, you know, on what I'm finding the general weight and yardage of the patterns I have, so making sure that it's accessible that way. So if I'm having a kit, I'm going to have minis. So I think it is going to be minis, so I think I just have to remember to include that in the price, and I can't make it too low for myself. So get fuzzies in the air and itching my nose. So nice pile of cotton yarn here. Very, very cool. I love these colors. They're super fantastic, and I can't wait to make more. So that's really the whim of the day, is to talk through a little bit of just cotton yarn, I guess, right now. I'll do some more reflection on some different possibilities and things kind of going forward. I'm in a junction point, you know, I've done two big shows, and then I have a pause on the shows for another month or so. So in that time frame, I just have to, you know, decide which things I'm going to focus on. I know I need to dye some yarn to stock 2 shops, so that's really cool. And then I probably need to work on these guys, because the patterns and things are one thing, but then also the kits are going to be another. And I really want to make sure that I have these ready to go for this fall. For different shows that I'm doing, and then try to figure out how I'm going to set those up, because I need a custom display for them to really draw attention to them, and to, you know, be something that really goes with the aesthetic of my tent or booth as well too. So I've got some ideas rolling around in my head about my next set of displays, but I just really want it to be really cool. So I'm gonna go for it. So I think, yeah, I need to work on that. I'm also working on revamping my website. I have things that are not on my website that have never made it to the website, and then I also have clothing that I've been dyeing that's going to make it there too. So I'm just going to relaunch it in a sense. I really need to focus on my online presence there, and this is a really good juncture while I've got, you know, maybe 4 or 5 weeks before my next show. So, yay! Thanks for joining me. We'll see where the whim takes us tomorrow, and I hope you continue to have a good day, or maybe start having a good day. It's worth the shot. You know, anything can happen. A bouquet of yarn could come your way too, and that would be pretty freaking amazing, right? Right? If you're into yarn, maybe it's a bouquet of something else. I don't know. So, we'll see you next time.